Ooh, wee. Crazy. I love it though. I love the crazy big puffy hair look. Let me put on all messages. That's I want to see that thing. That thing look like a man. Oh shit, my vape is on. Shit. Alright, cool. I gotta switch light skin back. I feel bad. Light skin hit me last night. I'm not supposed to ignore him. I dubbed that nigga. I feel bad a little bit. Oh well. I'm combing my hair. I feel better now. That fucking iPhone, I can hear it. Yo, Bigo is so fucking funny. Those people on Bigo are fucking hilarious. Alright, fix my bed really quick. Oh shit. You fat little baby. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's a so. What the hell just happened? That is so funny. That is so fucking funny. Ooh, what'd you do, stripper hoe? I want to see what she did. Bitch, you going to jail. What did she do? Probably something very inappropriate. No, these little goofies. Why are my keys on my bed? Those are dirty. That's so nasty. I'm about to give me a big ass teddy bear to sleep with. A huge one. Oh, let me text him back.
So we got an interesting story here. Star Bonnie Blue faces up to 15 years in jail after being detained over bus stunt in Bali. Guys,
what do you mean?
Located in Indonesia, and Indonesia is an Asian country. And another thing people don't realize is that Indonesia is a Muslim country. I believe like the largest Muslim country in the world, or if not the most densely populated in general. And over there, they take their laws pretty seriously when it comes to filming X-rated content, of which this young lady, she's 25 by the way, hard to believe she's actually Gen Z, but she decided to callously and coldly disregard the law in that Muslim country, and now she's facing the consequences of her actions.
British star Bonnie Blue could face up to 15 years in prison following her shock arrest in Bali last week, but legal experts have warned of her likely true fate. Experts say the controversial model will probably.
Ooh, I'm sitting here watching this. I forgot I was on live for a minute. My bad. Oops, my bad.
And guys, I just want to say, you already understand the laws of Muslim countries, right? If you're going to a Muslim country, you all already understand that they have specific faiths and beliefs in Islam and in the Quran.
What did she do?
The book that they
oh, because she went to an Islam.
Principles. Why would you then go to a Muslim country on vacation and on, business, I suppose, because she does what she does. By the way, she's the same girl who slept with like.
Oh, that's the chick that did 1,000 men in a day.
Not sure if it's still up or not. And then by the end of it, everybody was sick, like literally physically.
Oh, she slept with 100 men, but she was trying to do 1,000 man record.
Okay, it was a whole mess. But I just gotta say, why would you risk 15 years in jail?
How do you sleep with 100 men in one day?
We all already know that how Thailand's prisons are and a lot of other Asian prisons are. Why would you risk that? Because you wanted to get a train ran on you 15 different guys in a Muslim country, which you knew could risk.
What?
Prisons are. Why would you risk that? Because you wanted to get a train ran on you by 15 different guys in a Muslim country, of which you knew could
okay,
risk
Liv.
your free.
Enough.
I just is the money really that worth it?
The adult star, who's 26, was hauled into custody alongside 17 male tourists between the ages of 19 and 40 years old for allegedly making graphic material, which is banned by Indonesia's strict morality laws. A trip to Bali,
He fell. He bust his ass.
on graduation celebrations.
How do you go to a
China's
Muslim
schoolies
fucking
her as part of
country
her
where they don't
bus
even
tour.
believe in all that
What?
nasty
You're
sex
telling
stuff?
me the
Of course you're gonna go to jail,
participants of this
stupid.
bus tour are called schoolies. And apparently, according to Google, schoolies
Wow.
is a popular Australian tradition where year
People
12 high
are
school
fucking
graduates, which are basically
stupid.
seniors
Like, how
here,
dumb do
celebrate
you
the
have
end
to
of their
be?
exams with
How dumb do you have to be? I surely said 15 men. That's a little steep, sis. It's a little crazy if you ask me. How do you even run through 100 fucking men? That's crazy. Hi, Tom. How are you, love? Nice to see you. If I was in Indonesia, I might have joined the party. You so stupid. That's a good one. Tom from MySpace. I love your name. And the picture is fucking hilarious. I'll never forget Tom was everybody's number one on MySpace. Yo, that picture just took me way back. Oh my goodness. He said, JK, shit, she was trying to do 1,000 men in one day, but she slept with over 100 men. And then she had, I guess, 19 people, I think they said, or 12. How many people? 19? They arrested 19 people total because they were trying to run a train. She was trying to get to the bag. That's crazy work. I'm your number one friend forever, right? That's so funny. If you want to do something like that, that's fine. But if you go to another country knowing their laws, exactly. Why would you go to a Muslim country of all places and do that? That's crazy. She wanted to go to jail. She wanted to go to jail. So now she's facing, I think it said 15 years. Shorty, you stupid. Stupid. The hell is that? Aw. I can't stand him and his Maserati. He get on my nerves. I'm gonna punch him in the throat. I really want to punch him in the throat. For real. Oh, hi. Hey, love. I forgot about him. I forgot to hit Jesse back, too. I be forgetting. I swear. Everybody be hitting me up, and I be like, I'll call you right back, and I just be forgetting sometimes. That is so crazy. Hi, Shy Shy. And she wanted to just stealing. You're not supposed to do react. Right. And when you get caught, then it collapses. Exactly. She was out here in the U.S. getting all these trains ran on her, and she actually started on TikTok. Like a lot of people know of this nasty girl that did the 100 men in one day. Ugh, God. Her those ran down. I know she ain't got no walls left, but she started doing that shit out here, and then I guess she started traveling doing it. Nasty little whore. I almost had a threesome once, but the two chicks were nervous. I should have assisted them. Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. Put the show on like, listen, this is what we gonna do. See, See, she did it with how many men? Why can't y'all do it? That's so funny. Threesomes are fun, especially if it's like everybody's, for it, and then it's just like, woo, it's fun. It's a fun thing. Not gonna lie. God don't like that gay shit, so I had to stop. But yeah, they're pretty fun. They are, I must say. Do you know I found there's a video that I made years ago from my first YouTube channel, and I found it recently. Like mad memories popped up. So I was going through my memories on my phone because you know how like the what is it called, the Google, the Gmail, the Gmail thing, the Google photos. It'll back up to your email. So my shit goes back to like 2005. I'm literally the receipt queen. So I was looking like at my memories. Oh my goodness, wrong thing. Oh my god. Forget it. People are just too much. People are too much. People are way too much. People are too much. There's too much crazy shit going on in the world. You know, every time I look, oh, I'm just scrolling, rather it be YouTube, rather it be an app, rather it be. Ooh, do you know in the UK they made it so if you're not over 17, you cannot be on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, none of those things. So, and they said the US is gonna follow behind them. So, a little PSA to the people that's young, that's on these apps making money, that put all their eggs in one basket and they pay their rent with their YouTube check and everything else. If you're young, I suggest you stop or get it together because they're not playing. They are not playing. I think he said she was nervous. Hey Star. And she said, I'm so hungry. I hear that. I was grubbing earlier. I'm still full. I was grubbing. Did you date off MySpace? That's so funny. No, I didn't. But you know what? I did meet this one dude that I'm still cool with to this day from my MySpace days. No, matter of fact, I met him and then I added him on MySpace. But I was literally, you know how like the where you at the Nextels, how they had the chirps. I was randomly just put because my cousin was talking to this dude named Terrell, right? What's his name? I think his name was Terrell. And she was like, girl, he be sending me money and da 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 da. She said she randomly just put in the chirp number. Because remember how the chirp number for the Nextel was a different, it was like a star and all these weird numbers, like opposed to the actual phone number for the phone. So I put in the weird, some weird ass two-way number and then I bleeped through the chirp. And he was like, yo. And I was like, oh shit, I'm scared. So I just started talking to this random ass dude. And still to this day, we're still cool. And that happened in like 2005. And we're still cool to this day. He said, I bring people together on MySpace. I can't stand you. You really think you Tom? That's so cute. I love the persona. Ooh, you make me laugh. I love it. The Nextels had walkie-talkies. Yep. And I used to bleep through people's chirps, and I found him, and he was my friend. And we're still cool to this day. It's crazy. He just got out of jail, too, for doing like a 5-6 year bid. That shit was crazy. I wanted to know what he did, but I couldn't see all his charges. I looked it up, and it says something about a minor, and it was cut off. So I couldn't finish it, but it said something about I think 11, almost 12-year-old. I think he was shooting or something and shot the little girl or something happened with a little girl. And I know it was like dangerous. So he ended up doing some time, but I couldn't read it because the shorty was a minor and it was like cut off. I was so pissed. Yes. I think he was shooting and he shot her or she was in the vicinity and almost got hit or sniped. It was something about a shooting and a little girl. I do know that, but I know he didn't like kill her because clearly he wouldn't have got only 5-6 years. So, but I couldn't see it and it was like cut off when I looked online. I was like, damn. And I asked him and when because like he was talking about he was in jail and he was like, I'll tell you when I get home. He never told me. And I asked him. I said, bitch, if I really want to know, I'll just pick up the phone and ask my grandfather, stupid. He's a state trooper. And my uncle too, my mother's brother. Don't play with me. Take 2 seconds to get your shit ran. Don't play with me. I mean, I wouldn't do that because when you log into the system, it clearly shows you have your own login information. So it's going to show who looked that person up. If somebody, starts telling and all that other shit. So you got to be careful for that. But my grandfather did that to me. This dude called my cell phone. He came in my bedroom with the paper because it's crazy living with a cop. He comes in my bedroom. He's like this. Who's Brian such and such that lives in Boston on such and such a street? And he comes in my room with my cell phone bill in his hand. Because you know how like they used to have the, was it Sprint or Singular Sprint or I think it was Sprint. I think it was Sprint we had, and I had the Razor phone, and I was on his plan. So my papi comes in the room with the paper with all the phone numbers and text messages and times, and remember how they used to do that back in the days with the phones? He comes in my room with the paper, and he's telling me he ran that nigga's whole shit. I'm like, that's Trina's friend. I blamed it on my homegirl. I was like, yeah, we was doing a 3-way call, and I didn't know what to say. I got caught. Oh, that dude? No, hell no. Hell to the no. I looked it up. He's not on no registry or nothing. I look everybody up on the registry. That's another thing I was telling my supporters. There's a I'm a part of like it's an app and it's a website. And like when sex offenders, they if they live near you, if they move in, if they move out, no matter where they are in your vicinity, it'll tell you, it'll have a pinpoint, it'll have a pin, it'll have their address, what level they are, what they did, like all that shit. There's an app for it and there's the actual website and you'll get notified if one moves in or out of your vicinity, you know. So I'm definitely a part of that, but I be looking mad people up on that shit. I don't be playing. I be running people, especially these dudes. That's another thing why I don't date like that, and I stick to the rivers and lakes I'm used to, and I don't like new people coming in my life because I gotta run they shit, and it's just too much. So, but no, it wasn't nothing crazy. Your username was Star on MySpace. What was mine? Oh goodness, probably Candy. I think it was Candy. Yep, MySpace is crazy days. Wow, everything, all the fights used to go down on MySpace. People would get mad when they man would have me as they number one. Well, before Tom started putting himself automatically as number one. People, how you could choose number one, two, three, four, like your top five, or your top three, or your top 10. I'll never forget that. And bitches used to get mad. I'm in his top. I'm in his top. Oh my goodness, I so remember those days. Before I was on MySpace, I was on Black Planet. I am old. I'm an 80s baby. So, yeah, before MySpace, it was blackplanet.com. And before that, it was the party line. The party line. I got caught in the party line as a kid too. My mom caught me. My puppy caught me. My grandma caught me. My aunt caught me. I used to go on the party line all the time when I was a kid. You still dating with a ring on your finger? Hell no. I'm single, sweetheart. I am single as hell. I was with my son's dad for like 12 and a half years. This is one of my old engagement rings. But no, I'm single, sweetheart. Single as fuck. I've been single for 3 years now. And it's staying that way. After being with somebody for more than a fucking decade, oh man. People nowadays can't do 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 months, never mind 12 and a half years. A lot of people won't put in that much time in a relationship, you know? I knew he wasn't the one I was going to marry. Like, we was engaged. He brought me like 7 sets of engagement rings. I brought him like 3 or 4. But I knew he wasn't going to be the one. That's why I never got married. And I was just engaged that whole time because, no. Black Planet, Asian Avenue, and Mi Gente. Oh my God, I remember Mi Gente. He brought it back. Oh my goodness. You like to say, oh, that's what's up. The music, yep. You could choose the music on MySpace. You could put the back on, like on the not the cover photo. What do you call that thing? Was it the cover photo? It's like you could put the whole back, like the background. You could put music. Yep, I remember them days. Oh my God, that's crazy. Wow. I wonder if my old account is still on there. I should go look. Perez Hilton's website. Oh my God. Yep, I remember all that. Who else? What was her name? Tila Tequila. She was popping on MySpace when I was on MySpace. The little Chinese or Asian descent girl. I don't know exactly what she is, but I remember Tila Tequila. Oh my God. Oh my God, I feel so old. My friend was pregnant at 12 and Jules Brent just got a baby. Nigga stupid. That is a good one. No cap. I went to school with a 12-year-old that was pregnant. She gave birth at 12. Yes, yes. And she was big as shit, had titties and ass. Her body was like, what in the hell? Girl. I was older than her. She had way more body than me. I said, and she was 12. She was a big ass bitch. She was a big little girl. And she was pregnant. She gave birth at 12. So I don't know if she got pregnant at 11. But that's crazy. Yeah, I know a 12-year-old that was pregnant. And she's a senior now. Damn. Have you seen Tila Tequila in the past few years? She has her own channel. No, I know people was saying, yeah, she was going through it, like, mentally, and she was on drugs and all this extra shit. But no, I haven't seen her recently. That's crazy. Yeah, I did hear she had a YouTube channel. I did hear. Maybe I should look after when I get off and see what she's been up to. But I remember Tila Tequila. She was a popping little baddie back then. She was a popping little thing. And after her, it went to Cat Stacks, and then it went to, I guess you could say, Cardi B, and then fucking, what's her name? What's that other chick's name? They all the same. Cat Stacks was a crazy bitch too. I remember when, oh my god, when Soldier Boy and them caught up to her and bitched her and smacked her and shit. Yo, people are crazy. People are so crazy. I've stayed up in late night with Taylor Tequila on my laptop. Don't tell nobody. She's a baddie. It's okay. Shit. That's your best hair color. Oh, thanks. I like blonde too. It's okay. I liked it. I was gonna rip it off because when I came on here last week with it, I seen Big Girl going slap on a blonde wig. I said, "Here we go. Here we go." She ain't copied my green one. I do know that. She did say she wanted one, but she ain't copied my green one yet. She copied all my red ones, my blonde ones, all my black ones. I come on here with short wigs. She goes and starts chopping her wigs. Girl, go sit down and read a book. Oh, oh, how did they do that to their toes? Oh, God. Oh, look at their toes. Look at the toes. What the fuck? What does that say? I spent a day with Zimbabwe's two-toed tribe. Look at their toes. Oh, hell no. Sorry, my camera's blurry. I was touching it. That is crazy. I know I never had a Twitter. No, OJ. Nina Unrated. Oh, I like her. She's cute. Nina's still trying to get her son. Last time I watched her, I started watching her like last year. Yeah, it was like last year I started watching her. Her story, she's from Boston. Well, she's from Massachusetts. She used to work at the strip club that I used to go to all the time, but that girl, the way her baby father did her, but you have to be careful when it comes to you being a hoe and being in the game like that and dealing with a high profile man that got money that was a ex-football player or whatever he was, football, basketball, whatever the fuck he was. And then her, like between the baby father and the mother, I feel bad the way they did her. They did her dirty. But last time I seen her channel, like a couple months ago, she was sitting at a restaurant and a car ran in and hit her and this dude that she was with. That's the last thing I seen of Nina Unrated, to be honest. Nina Unrated, she never had her son. Yeah, Nina Underrated. She's never had her son. She's never had him. Maybe when he was a little baby, but no, he got taken. When they was still, I think they was in oh no, they was in Vegas at the time. They came from Massachusetts and moved to Vegas. Yes, and the mother helped her, well, helped the baby for to end up getting the kid, but she's never had her son. Maximus, she's never had him. No. He took him from when he was a little baby, like a little kid. I don't think she's ever had, like I said, if she did have custody, it was like when he was small. But supposedly the baby father tells her that the little Maximus hates her because she reaches out to him. She made a specific YouTube channel for her son to watch. Like, so I guess if he can try to find her. But she said she was going back to court trying to get lawyers. I did see old, like probably from like 2-3 years ago, there was some old videos on there. I didn't click on them, but I seen that she said she had court. So I don't know if she got visitation or what, but the kid don't want nothing to do with her supposedly. What? So these? Oh, people, hell yeah. She's Nina Unrated. Yeah, she has like 3-4 channels too. I started watching her like, what year is this? Yeah, last year I started watching her, and I was like, what in the fuck? Oh my God. And then that's when I seen that she was from Massachusetts and she worked at Alex's. And I went to Alex's one day. That strip club is a hole in the wall. That shit's crazy. Oh my goodness. This white girl bent. It was amateur night. It was me, my sister, my sister's cousin. It was all of us. My sister had on a Jamaican flag bathing suit because we was all going to do amateur. night, right? I'll never forget it. Mind you, we've never stripped, none of us. We was just drunk trying to have fun. So I gave my sister my Beyonce boots. I had boots that came up to like right here, literally. They was so high. And she had on her little Jamaican flag, little bathing suit with the boots. And it was just crazy. And I remember this white girl, she bent all, you know how you bend your body back and then poke yourself in the air? She was doing that and thrusting her crotch mad hard. And I bust out fucking laughing because I'm like, what do you do? I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like, imagine somebody bending back on the floor like this and thrusting their cooch in the air. Mad, man, that should have me rolling. But yeah, Nina, I feel bad for Nina. She's never had that little boy. She's never had him. He Maximus, I think how old is he? He got to be like 12 or 13 right now, if not older than that. I know he's getting up there. He's definitely getting up there. But I think that's why she said she made it like the other YouTube channel. It's like her diary. And she like goes on there and talks to him and leaves him messages. And she said she writes in this journal every single day. She writes her son a letter, and she showed all the books that she's kept over time. I'm like, damn, that must be hard. And that's her only kid, you know, like she hasn't had no more kids. She's in her 40s. Well, she said she was in her late 40s, but she looked good for her age. She looks really good. And I love how she can cut her hair, and then she looks good with short hair and long hair. She's really pretty. I like her. I wish the best for her and her son. The way the baby father did her, man, that shit was grimy. That shit was like she didn't deserve it, you know, especially because she doesn't seem like a bad person. Just because somebody, you know, they're in the game, they're dancing, they're hoeing. But and the one thing I give it, she does not hide nothing. She'll tell you to your face, yep, I used to hoe. I sure did, and I made so much fucking money in the game. Like I give it to her. She wasn't like strung out on drugs or you know, I love people that's upfront about their shit. Do your thing, shorty. And she ain't embarrassed about it, you know, and it's just a chapter in her past, and it is what it is, you know. I believe she still dances to this day, though. She still does here and there. I know that for a fact, but I wish her the best. I really hope everything works out. Hello. Hi, Real. Did I just see Chucky run by? I was watching Chucky today. I had to turn it off because Ethan came in the room. Oh my god. That fucking doll is crazy. That shit is crazy. But yeah, I feel so bad for Nina. I'm gonna actually go look on her channel. But yeah, last time I seen something of her was when she was in the restaurant and you could see the car. It's her and the dude sitting there. They're doing content, right? And then the restaurant. And they're like sitting across from each other. Was there? No, they was both on the same side. And the camera's like this. And they're by the window in the restaurant and a car just comes and runs inside the restaurant. And they was fucked up. Like they left in the ambulance. They had blood on them from the glass. It was crazy. I know that happened like I think a couple months ago. I said, what in the hell? Why do people run? How do you drive inside of a restaurant or inside of somebody's home? Or like I seen some that happened to somebody else too. This drunk bitch drove into this lady's home and she was pinned under the car. That shit broke my heart. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. My beagle was going crazy right now. It won't stop. That shit was crazy. Like, how do you fucking run into someone's home? You run on the sidewalk, then you run through the gate, then you go in the actual home. It's not even like you drove up on the sidewalk and then like that. It was too much space for her drunk ass. Like that was crazy. That white lady was drunk as hell, and she wanted to be combative to the police. Like, girl, do you know what you just did? You just killed someone, and you ran up in their house in your car, literally. Oh, she drove up in the house. I don't understand people that do shit like that. How dumb do you have to be? I don't get it. This thing looks like this thing looked like Michael Jackson. Is it me or I see it just sitting here and I'm like, what is this? I don't know what that fucking look like. Somebody drew their face, like somebody made their face out of clay or something. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's all I keep seeing too. Krishan Rock get beaten up. She got beat up. That's what she get. Kylie Jenner's fighting with her baby daddy. Everybody's just going through it right now. Ooh. What if somebody tried to kiss y'all with this mouth? What if somebody said, pucker up, babe? You want to kiss me? What, what if somebody tried to come at you with their lips puckered up like that? Just give me a kiss. Bitch, I would break their face in 2.3 seconds. I don't watch her. She's a hillbilly. Wait, who? Which one? Who beat her up? Oh, Krishan Brock. Oh, she got beat up yesterday. She was going to some car show or something that I seen, and the girl tried to record her, and she picked the phone up, and she was like, and I guess she smacked the girl's phone down, and she tried to grab it, so the girl smacked the piss out of her. She smacked the shit out of Krishan Brock. Like when I say she smacked her, I felt it through the phone. I said, and ooh, oh, okay. And then the other girl, and then she tried to say she got jumped. No, bitch, they tag teamed your ass. They tag teamed your ass. But it was two, I guess, two Crip chicks, I guess. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. She said she's a hillbilly. Yeah, these people are weird. There's too many people going, like everybody's just, I don't know, just miserable. Everybody's miserable in relationships. I'm all set. I'm all set. I'm so single by myself. Yeah, that hallucinogen, that fucking honey that everybody be taking, that shit in the Himalayas, they be losing their life trying to climb up. Yeah, I was talking about Krishan, how she got beat up, how she got people piss smacked out of her yesterday. That chick, bam! When I say you could hear it, and her nails were like how long mine's is in during the summer. She had some long ass nails, and she's dog smacked her because she tried to like smack her phone out her hand. I was like, ooh, that baby's foot is like. I feel so bad for that little boy's foot. I don't know why he needs leg braces. I swear that baby needs leg braces. He said, I swear I felt it. Yep. I said, damn. I give it to her though. She wasn't no punk. She squared up quick. I hear that. I would have too. Fuck that. I'm fighting everybody that's coming at me. And the dudes, they were saying that they was gonna be cool with her just to snatch her chains. So you in the beginning, like when you seen the dudes, like it's okay, nah, it's cool. She was like, I don't trust you neither, because they was with the girls. So the dudes was trying to be cool and trying to be nice to try to persuade us, because they was gonna rob the bitch and take her jewelry. That's why in another clip you see her taking all her chains off. That shit's crazy. And she's way too masculine. That's the problem. She's mad square. She ain't got no hips. Like what happened to her? She got some boobs since she had that baby, but she's mad square. I get it. Maybe it's because she was really active, and played sports. But shorty, I used to play football, and I have hips. I don't know. Like, where's your hips? I don't know, but she keeps wearing lipstick and filters. But somebody said she had a lump and a busted lip at the top. But she keeps wearing a filter and lipstick, so you really can't see it. And then when she was in the car, she was like the whole time, so you couldn't even see the top lip right after the fade. But yeah, she's way too fucking masculine. What's that little boy's condition? Oh, I don't know. Everybody keeps talking about it. And Taseki, I guess, went live like a couple days ago talking about that it's something that's like, I guess he can pass away from. I'm like, what in the hell? I don't know if it was a lie. I don't know if it was for clout. But the sister sure did say it's some type of condition he could pass away from. My thing is, why isn't she in the house with that baby then? Spend as much time with him as possible. But yeah, his foot is like, it's bad. It's like always curved. Like, and then the chick that smacked the piss out of her said when she pulled up, she looked at her and the baby was sitting in the car seat like this in the car. Literally. She said his head was his feet. His head was to his feet in a car seat. Like, girl, you could have positioned the car seat or stuff, like put it in an angle so he could have laid back more. Or that, I know his neck was probably fucked up. Oh, I can only imagine how his neck and back felt. She's way too masculine and she needs to get it together. Like, be a fucking lady, cross your legs and put a skirt on and stop. Like, stop trying to be a nigga. That's not cute. That's why she's single, because don't no man want to date no bitch that wants to be a man. That's why recently she's been trying to put on lingerie. She was trying to put on lingerie and heels and be feminine. But girl, you still look like a 12-year-old little boy. And she act like one too, from the hood. Oh my goodness. But yeah, she called that dude a crab, and they beat her ass yesterday. I mean, she got a couple lumps, but it wasn't too serious. Cause like there was dudes in front though too. There was like people trying to break it up, but everybody was trying to just jump on her. She didn't get jumped, but they was tag teaming her. One person would hit her, then another person would hit her, but no, she didn't get jumped. Her son has the same shit as Alexis Sky's daughter. Well, how come she's not? Alexis Sky's daughter was walking though, walking and eating food. Junior don't eat food. She said he don't eat no food. That's why he always got a bottle in his face, and he's more than 2 years old. I felt bad. I don't know. Well, she better hop out of it, do something, because Alexis Sky's daughter, she reads the Bible. That little girl knows the Bible like the back of her hand right now at her age. That little girl, oh my goodness. I said, that's what's up. I'm glad Alexis Sky is doing that with her. Like, not a lot of people and parents are taking the time to teach their kids about the Bible. And like that little girl knows scriptures better than me. I said, well, excuse me. Excuse me, Alea. Damn. Alea's good with the Bible. I give it to her. She's really smart too. She's really smart. But yeah, her daughter was walking and talking and eating food, and that little boy don't. So I don't know. That's kind of weird. I think it's worse, to be honest. She was athletic growing up. That's why her body's shaped like that. I guess she might as well be a stud. For sure. Yeah, she definitely takes care of her baby, for sure, for sure. I remember at one point she had leg braces on and everything. And that's what I'm saying. Krishan Rock, that little boy's leg is bent like a motherfucker. Like, he needs leg braces, and you're putting Timbs on him, and he can't even stand up or walk. Girl. Oh God. That shit, my heart breaks for that little boy. Now that is crazy. I don't think he's all the way blind, but I think he's like I'm legally blind. I think, God forgive me. I'm legally blind. I think he could like see shadows and shit. Cause I know people that's blind but can see like shadows. So I think he's probably like that. Cause like I don't know, like when she's looking at him, it seems like he kind of looks at her sometimes. But I don't know. But I don't think I don't think it's all black. Like he's like blind. Yeah, she definitely took care of her daughter. That's how you could tell the difference. You can tell when people care about their kids. That's what I'm saying. If your son has this weird condition and somebody said there was blood in his diaper, I don't think she ever got that hernia thing situated neither. You know, it's crazy because my ex-boyfriend was a crack baby and he was born with a hernia in his balls. You know, I know a lot of people that was crack babies that was born with hernias in their balls. Why is that a thing? What does the drugs and the alcohol do when the mom's pregnant to put a hernia in the children's balls? Because it happened to my ex-boyfriend and he was a twin. I heard a couple people say that. Oh, I had a hernia in my balls when I was a baby. Huh? Bitch, I got one right here and the shit hurts in my stomach. And I already had surgery. I can't fucking imagine. And they put you to sleep for that surgery. Fuck to the no. I can't imagine it being in my private area. And balls are mad sensitive, men say. So, oof. I don't know. But yeah, somebody said there was blood in his diaper. I don't know. I feel so bad. That shit it's mine as a parent. Like, if he's like that, spend time with him. Especially if your sister's putting out all this information saying he got a condition that could take him out. Spend as much time with him as possible. Like, I never see her. You know how most parents will take their babies and the babies will hold on to the mom's fingers and they'll walk on the floor and they'll do things and they'll hold their hands and walk with them. I never see her doing that. Like, do something with him. The internet's more important than chasing peen. That's so crazy. Another Olivia. Another one. In my DJ Khaled voice. These bitches they love choosing peen over their kids. Peen is always going to be there. Your child and missing out on milestones and not taking care of them, that's not. Running the streets, exactly. Running the streets a tad bit too much. A tad bit too much. I know, now I'm curious. It's 10 o'clock. I have to get up at 6 in the morning, y'all. I enjoyed this conversation. I appreciate you guys chit-chatting with me. Make sure you guys are here next weekend. I'm buying a bunch of gift cards. I'm going to choose another person for the giveaway. I already picked 2 people because those were the only people that really entered the proper way. But I'm going to choose one more person, and we're going to do games on Saturday and Sunday. There's 10 and 10, and I have 2 gift cards for each. So that's fun and exciting. I cannot wait for this weekend. And Christmas is next week. Well, the following week coming. So I'm about to set all my alarms so I don't miss them. So I get up at the right time. Oh, I know. I'm definitely gonna come live tomorrow. What time? I got a doctor's appointment. I have to go check my cholesterol around like 10. So I'll come live when I come back around like 12. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you guys for being here with me and chit-chatting with me. I love you guys. Oh yeah, I screenshotted it too, but yeah, I got you. I definitely got you because I sent you a message on Snap. I got you, boo. I got you. But yes, thank you guys for talking to me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great productive night. I'll see you guys later. Stay warm. I know, I love it. I love chit chatting with y'all and laughing and cracking up. Thanks, y'all. Thank you guys made the time go by quick. Good night, you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.